Dad, it sounds like there's something either in the attic or on the roof. That's possible. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And I gotta wait for my iPad screen to catch up to make sure I am in view. It's been one of those days. So let me preface this by saying this is a live stream right now. And if you're watching on the replay, it won't say like live in red on the screen. It'll just say that I was live. It'll say a date at the top of the description box, and it'll say streamed on, and then a date and a time. And it'll usually tell you like how many hours ago if it's under 24 hours. So as of right now, I am live. There is a live chat feature. I am on my iPad so I can read the chat messages. I will comment. And that's, you know, I have 2 YouTube accounts. One of them I used to upload on, and I don't upload on that channel. I haven't uploaded on that channel in years. So this one kind of became my main focus. I do have 2. I mean, if you want me to post like the random things that I do, that I post on here, if you want me to post those over there, I can do that. But anyway, so this is a live stream of my March Shop My Stash. And I'm doing this a little bit differently because I have had so much stuff that I've had to do today. Things that I've been busy with, things that I will get into when I'm doing the Shop My Stash. But I was supposed to be going to Walmart tonight. Well, my dad decided about 5 minutes ago that why don't I just do it tomorrow? And I'm perfectly okay with that, even though I just got out of the shower. So I'm not going to go ahead and put makeup and stuff on or do makeup at this hour. It's almost 10 o'clock at night here. So what I will probably do is just do a makeup look tomorrow before I go to Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my hair up because it is wet. And I will be doing an updated video on my hair. I've had a lot of people ask me when I'm going to be cutting it and how short I'm going. So I have pulled some screenshots off of Instagram, and I took some screen recordings off my phone of different like hairstyles that I'm looking at. And there's actually a couple of YouTubers I was looking at their hairstyles, and so or I should say the length of their hair. And I'm just putting together some like visual things for people because I know I've mentioned it. I've talked about the length, and I've talked about like where it'll land and that kind of thing. And I've had some people go, but how short are you cutting it? And I'm like, but I just said how short I'm cutting it. So I think a visual would be a little bit better in order to explain that. And another thing that I need to say right now at the beginning is I have had several people misconstrue something that I have said online, either via a direct message, an Instagram post. I even had a couple people pop off on me on Twitter. When you type something out, it sounds one way to the person typing it. When another person is reading it, it might not read the same way that we intend it to be. So I have said in the past, I have no tact. I say things how I think them. It's just like verbal diarrhea. It literally just runs out of my brain, out my mouth, and off my tongue. So, bless you. So if you have a problem with something that I have said in writing, in like typing something on like social media or on like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or even in my description box or in a comment, let me know and tell me, you know, if like you took something I said the wrong way. Now, I've only been derogatory to 2 people on my YouTube channel, and one of them is now blocked, and the other one, the comment that she left was pretty nasty, and I left it up. It's still on the video, and my reply to her is still up and on the video. And I was pretty succinct in what I said. I said everything that I needed to. I thought that somebody judging me and my thoughts and opinions on something was a little bit asinine because we all view things differently. And the fact that she was berating me for my own personal views and opinions on something just kind of blew me away. So I'm drinking beer. Of the root kind. I don't drink alcohol. Let me move this a little bit. I noticed I was a little off kilter. And if you see this outfit tomorrow in a video, it's probably because I've only worn it for this live, and then I will wear this to Walmart tomorrow because this was the outfit that I picked out to wear to Walmart. Okay, so now that disclaimers are out of the way, if I say something to hurt your feelings, please let me know, because I take what I say the wrong way, and I don't like my one friend said, well, you just seem like you're derogatory towards somebody, or you put somebody down. And I'm like, but I got to thinking about it. I was like, but that's not how I meant it, like playfully. Things comes across differently to some people. Some people think I'm being demeaning to them. Some people, I think that I'm putting them down. Some people think that I think my stuff don't stink, that kind of thing. And I've been that way since I was a kid. It was just, I was kind of like taught to be a straight shooter. It's just one of those things that you kind of learn. So you just kind of say exactly what you mean and how you mean it, and you're a little bit less likely to get smacked in the face. It's just one of those things. Okay, so videos for these will be coming. I recorded 10 videos yesterday. I have recorded 3 different videos today. These are the new BH Cosmetics, and I'm blurry. Why am I blurry? Am I going to stop being blurry? I'm watching this on my iPad at the same time so I can see what the stream is doing. Really? Blurry? Not cool, man, not cool. Whoa, I can make the screen a lot bigger. Let's see if that helps any. There's me zooming it in and zooming it back out. Nah, still looks a bit too much. Oh, now I got a spinny screen. I figured if I zoomed it in some that it would not be as blurry. I'm still freaking blurry. It just means that the stream is weak. From like an hour and 29 minutes to like 3 hours and 35 minutes. And I was like, I had tweeted, or I had put a post on my community tab, and I had said that as soon as the video that I was uploading, which was like aches, and why I missed 2 uploads, the video went from like kind of like a normal upload time to like double, a little bit more than double. And I was like, but I had just put a post out on my community tab that said as soon as the post went live, or as soon as the video finished uploading, I would go live. Well, when I first got out of the shower, it was still uploading, and I'm like, oh God. And it said it had like 39 minutes left. So I came in and recorded another short video and got, well, I got dressed and then I recorded the video. And then I did my hair, and by that time the video had finished uploading. So I was like, okay, maybe I should be okay to stream without messing up the internet too bad. Oh, I'm clear again. Yay, I'm not blurry. Okay, so yesterday I was recording up a storm. I do have all 3 of the current and new BH Cosmetics Zodiac palettes. I have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and I will be using these for the month of March because these are brand new. I've only done the swatch videos and the comparison swatch videos for these so far. I do have, get back here. I do have some St. Patrick's Day looks planned. I haven't done them yet. So I will be probably pulling in a couple of other things, kind of like I did for Valentine's Day, except for last month I didn't really pull a palette. Oh, excuse me. Root beer's making me burp. I have the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I haven't even gotten this out of the sleeve yet. I was kind of waiting to do that on camera so you guys could see whatever reaction that I have. And I did that with the other ones as well. So I'm going to be doing swatches for this one and comparison swatches with one, if not two other palettes that I have that are similar to this. So I think this brings my palette total up to 14 now, 15 palettes total, eyeshadow palettes. So I don't know if I'm going to pull that in, but I do know that I have a couple of like eye looks in mind, and I know that there's colors in that one of the reasons why I bought it is there's colors in it that I don't own that I was looking for. So those are done. Now, like I did the last 2 months, I pulled a sheet mask, and I did record the video with the other eye mask from the other, like from February's Shop My Stash. So this is the gold collagen, or the crystal collagen gold powder eye mask. I've had, I think, 1 or 2 of these I've used before, but I've never done like a dedicated video, and I've got like 8 of these suckers left, I think. So I want to try and use a couple more of them and then do a review on these. This is the I Woke Up Like This, or hashtag I Woke Up Like This, from the BioBell line. I've used a couple of their other face masks. This one's Wild Rose and Vitamin C. So we'll see how that does on my skin. I'm just going to dig here in the front and just grab. Alright, so that probably works out that I grabbed most of those. I kept the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze in for this month. I used it for like every day for like 16 days solid, and it doesn't even look like I've touched it. The same thing goes with the Tarte Party Blush. I've used this for literally the past 2 months in a row, and it doesn't even, or maybe like 6 weeks. I've had this in my Shop My Stash, and it barely looks like I've touched it. And you figure if I only got 1 blush in there, then it should show some use. I also pulled the City Color Be Matte Blush. This is like a trio that I got from Ipsy. One's a little too dark, one's a little too kind of purple, and one of them is way too orange for me. But I'm going to try and make it work, even if it's used for eyeshadows. I want to get more use out of it. And there's actually some divots in like the last 2 shades, so I know I've used it. This also came from Ipsy. This is a City Color Glow Pro Stellar Iridescent Highlighter and Nebula. This is beautiful. I will be doing a review on this highlighter. I've used it quite a few times, but I haven't done like a dedicated video on it, so I will be doing one of those. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter, and this one's in Precious Petals. I think I need the one that is the Blossoming Glow or something like that. It's a little bit lighter than this one, because I've noticed that this one leaves, it's kind of like the Ofra highlighter in Blissful, not Bliss, but Blissful, the eyeshadow highlighter duo. It's a little bit too dark for my skin, so it leaves like a strip on my face, and I didn't pull any other highlighters, so I've got a blue highlighter and one too dark. So I will be using, let me grab these little guys again. These little guys have something in the center that can be used for a highlighter. This one here is a little bit lighter than the Wet n Wild one, so I was kind of hoping that I could try and use that one. The one in this palette is stunning. It is an icy white with like a hint of light blue to it. It is so beautiful. So I figured this one is blue and silver. This one is like a white silvery blue, like a baby pastel frosted blue, and it's stunning. I probably ought to take those little plastic sheets out. It's driving me nuts. And then this one is the Pisces one. It's got this really pretty like orange sorbet or sherbet kind of like color. Like, if you've ever had the regular like orange sherbet or like a peach sherbet, then that's what this reminds me of. And it is just a really nice, pretty, like muted, like pastel-y, peachy color. And it's right about the same darkness as this one. I think this is a hint lighter. So I do have other like highlighter options that I can play with out of these guys, just in case I need something to lighten up what I've got. So there are eyes and face base. I kept in from last month the Maybelline Superstay in 102 and 120. I need the 112 shade because I mix these 50-50 for the most part to get the right shade. And I kept in the Wet n Wild Porcelain Foundation. I used this once last month. I used these a couple of times, but I only used this one once. And when I mix these two, I get just about this shade. I need like a dot of the 120 in here to make this one the right shade. It's still a little too pink, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I have my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion in yellow. That's the corrector I'm going to be using. I'm not using my other correctors right now. I want to try and get more use out of that one. I really do like it anyways. All right, grabbing out all my little tubes here. I'm keeping in the Garnier Skin Active. This is the Soothing Facial Mist made with rose water. I've used quite a bit of it. So I'm trying to use it up. It stinks. I hate it. I kept in the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. This is the hydrating one, the VDL Lumelayer Primer. When I had this on in the video where my dad and I were testing candy from Scotland, when I first went to put, like, if you watch some of the other videos that I've put up since that video, I did do a full face foundation testing out the new memory foam sponge, and this sponge is so freaking cool. I do use this with like as a finishing product. I don't use this to apply like my foundation because it leaves all the texture marks on my skin and I don't like that. So I do use another sponge first to get everything on and spread out, and then I'll go back over it after everything is on and then use this over it. But I mean, this thing really is like, look, is that not cool? It really is cool, and I appreciate Samantha March for doing that giveaway with Stands Out Beauty, or I'd have never had such a cool toy / tool. So when I've used, I had used all three of these primers I'm fixing to talk about in order to like fill in the pores here on my face. I used the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For. I used this all over my face, but I mixed in just a little bit of the VDL, and you could see like this beautiful sheen on my cheekbones. And I have real predominant cheekbones anyways, and my face is like sunk in here and it sticks up here, and my eyes are kind of deep set. So the VDL primer like really just kind of made my face extra like glistening and shiny and glowy without being like oily or greasy looking. And then of course the highlight that I put on over like the foundation and stuff just took it to a whole other level. I mean, I was sitting there editing the video of my dad and I trying the candy, and every time I looked down you would see just, I had highlight here, I had highlight here, and then I had highlight here and here. And like you could see this shine as I would move, you'd see this shine. But as soon as I like turn or go down a little bit, just my whole cheek would just light up and glow. And I was like, holy crap, that's stunning. So, and it looks like I'm stuck. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. I got a whole handful of things too. Well, let's see if I get unstuck. Nope. Stuck leg check. Okay, I'm going to stop this stream and then restart it.